and fresh off of the set of Good Morning Football, all blinged out.
Woo!
Is Terron Armstead.
Let's go,
Sir. What's up, my guy?
The watch, the bracelets, the rings.
Yeah.
The eyewear. I don't know how to keep up right now, man.
You're so far ahead.
Oh, is that what it is?
I'm
At
catching
where?
up. I'm trying to catch up.
Okay. Good to see you. How are you?
I'm all well.
How
All well.
was the Hall of Fame from your perspective? Because, to see a guy that you played with, be a first ballot Hall of Famer, go in, and Drew Brees, and Sean Payton's there to present him, and Gail Benson was there. The whole Saints organization was there. A lot of players, current players was there. Saw Kamara there. I saw a whole bunch of people there. What was that like?
Mike Thomas.
Can't guard Mike. What was it like?
It was incredible. It was incredible. You did a great job,
Thank you.
Rich. Let me give you your
jacket dinner?
flowers. At the jacket dinner,
Thank
you did a great job presenting. It was special, truly. A lot of these guys I haven't seen in years.
I bet.
It brought back so many memories. We're just talking about moments and games and what could have been and what was. And Sean Payton had the floor at Drew Brees' party after the enshrinement, and that's his thing. And he took over the stage.
What do you mean?
Telling stories. He just got everybody's attention, and he's working the room. And Sean's pretty good. He's a really good storyteller.
He's A++ storyteller.
Yeah, he is.
One of the
He's great.
greatest storytellers of all time of storytellers.
I would agree.
Right.
But no, it was amazing. It was amazing just being around the guys. We had a special thing in New Orleans for many years. Unfortunately, we never got a chance to hold up the trophy. But the moments that we have, the brotherhood, the family vibe and culture that we created is real. It's genuine.
Well, obviously, they were able to hold up a trophy, and I know what you're saying.
Wow.
No, I want to make sure people understand. No, people want to. No, if they're coming in, they want to make sure you understand.
It's the reason I wear my own rings.
No,
right?
I know that.
I didn't get to win.
And I understand. Trust me, I'm not trolling on you. I'm just making sure people who are tuning in saying, "What's he talking about?" They were able to hold up a trophy. It's just unfortunate that the timing didn't.
All right,
work out.
let's go somewhere else.
No. But no, when you were playing with Brees and hearing him talk in his speech, I've mentioned this multiple times. What really struck me was that moment when he was in San Diego.
Yeah.
Right. He's in San Diego. And he's in the meeting room with, he said, Cam Cameron and Brian Schottenheimer, the OC and the QB coach. And they're talking about, why didn't you make this throw? And he said, I couldn't see the receiver, and was using his height basically as an excuse. And he said, when they told him, it's your job to see the receiver. And he said he's going to change everything in his life. Now he's there as a first ballot Hall of Famer.
For sure.
And you were there. You were seeing.
I saw it. I saw it up close and personal. I didn't realize in his story, as he was telling his speech, that he was benched.
3 times that season.
Drew Brees.
Yes, sir. Yeah, I mean, they went and drafted Phillip Rivers the next draft after that season. He's talking about it. And then that's why he wound up playing with you for a long time.
Yeah, no, for sure. Well, I'm forever grateful for the Chargers doing what they did. Felt like was best for their franchise.
For sure.
Forever grateful.
Yeah.
But hearing that, though, Drew Brees, first ballot Hall of Famer, he was benched 3 times. So it's really like, it's another level or layer of inspiration and motivation. Listening to this man.
Yes, sir.
It's the ultimate underdog story, or like not using his height as an excuse, not using his start as, or somebody telling him what he will be.
Mm-hmm.
He became one of the greatest of all time through work.
And you got to, again, you had a front row seat for many years to see all that. Pretty sweet stuff. I've got Terron Armstead here. From the New Orleans Saints on the Rich Eisen Show. Let's talk about the here and now, right? Let's talk about this coming up season. Well, I mean, Tua, right?
Yeah.
Okay. And the guy, I mean, he's got another preseason start coming up. His first one was terrible. Looked awful. I mean, I'm not lying.
Yeah.
I'm not telling any tales out of school here. Do you think he can work out there in Atlanta, Terron Armstead? Yes or no?
I do. I strongly feel like that he can. I would love to see it, and I don't really want to be the one to have to voice it. Like, I would rather Tua just let the ball go, find his eligibles. Got a lot of weapons down there. He is not necessarily looking to prove to people.
Mm-hmm.
I think he wants to prove to himself and really just confirm to him that he can do it at the highest level. The way that it ended in Miami, not by his standard. He does not feel okay with it. and he just like desperately wants to get that bad taste out of his mouth. So you see some of the pressing, dropping a snap. That's like super routine for a quarterback.
What happens there, do you think? Just nerves, jitters?
Is you pressing, like you want to do everything right. You want to silence the noise, and you start to, all of it starts to amount to just too much. And if he can just take that deep breath this week in the preseason game and let it fly, play ball, because he can, and he has done it at a high level. I'm not a Falcons guy. Very painful for me to speak well on them folks.
By the way, you saw Sean Payton in that game when they laid it on them like it was the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Talking about, boy, there's a lot of fans here dressed as empty seats.
Yeah.
You know, like
well
so
dressed.
Once a saint, always a saint. I get it.
No question.
I hear you. Right.
It's hard to talk good about them people.
But you're a professional now. You know.
I am.
You got your own show. You got your own career here.
And I'm not a hater, so they got a lot of weapons.
Right. They sure do.
A lot of weapons. I would love to see Tua utilize those weapons, and I'm looking forward to his performance in his next preseason game.
Okay, because it looks like he's going to get the week 1 start based on the maybe not what he's putting out there on film right now, but based on the fact that Penix isn't maybe ready and he's taking things over maybe in practice. I don't know.
Yeah, watch this next one, Rich.
Okay.
Watch this next one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Very good. Your 12 years of experience in the professional ranks, sir, I want to tap into it with this soundbite that we picked up from Brian Burns of the Giants.
Okay.
I don't know if this was played for you on Good Morning Football or anything.
I haven't heard it.
Because the question is, look, what are the Giants going to look like under John Harbaugh, right? And they have been practicing hard.
Yeah.
And they have been in pads and they have been working out more than they did in previous years. Like John is really riding them.
Old school.
Like, right? Old school.
Yeah.
And because, you know, we're wondering what they're going to look like and the conversation about Jackson Dart going down and not being protected and the big blue tent and all that sort of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
It's taken up the oxygen in the room about what could really be more important at the end of the day. With all due respect to, obviously, a quarterback staying healthy is crucially important. But interpret this soundbite for me and what Giants fans should think. This is Brian Burns talking about the way Harbaugh has run things this summer.
Okay.
If we didn't practice as hard as we do, I don't know if we would have made it through this heat and the level of competition that we practice with today. But I feel like us practicing as hard as we do, definitely prepared us for all of this.
What does this mean? When you hear something like that from somebody like Brian Burns say that.
A veteran, someone that's proven and decorated at this point, he's saying that they have put in the work and that them going out and executing against Miami is not by accident, that the conditions down there are real, and as somebody that has not put themselves in uncomfortable situations, time and time again, you will fold.
And that will manifest itself during the playing season? That's what I'm trying to figure out right now when I hear something like that.
It doesn't guarantee you anything.
Sure.
But the process is important. The process is very important. I'm an old school approach.
Well, Sean Payton was your coach for
I had no choice. I had no other choice.
Sure.
So those coaches, John Harbaugh, Sean Payton, even a younger guy, Ben Johnson, it's that same type of approach for him.
Andy Reid's another one.
Andy Reid.
They're in pads a lot in Kansas City.
The consistency that they have and longevity that they have is proven by the work. And what Brian Burns is saying is like more than ever before, I'm being challenged. I'm uncomfortable daily, so I'm getting used to it. I'm getting comfortable being uncomfortable. And as a team, I strongly feel like it breeds success. Our training camps in New Orleans made us very difficult to play because we just handled adversity. Like no conditions was too much for us.
Because I'm trying to figure out who the Giants are. And I hear a soundbite like that. I'm like, I got to play that for Terron when he comes in to see if this is the stuff.
Yeah.
Obviously, your quarterback staying healthy and getting the protection right. That's one thing.
Sure.
But this is the stuff I hear, and I'm like, do I believe in the Giants a little bit more now?
I'm buying Giants stock.
You are?
I'm not cashing out on them.
Okay. Who are you cashing out on then?
NFC?
Yes, sir.
You remember last time I was here? We went through the schedule of a team.
We sure did.
And I went no blemishes. Them Rams look good, dog. I was just at the Saints and Rams joint practice yesterday. The Rams look good, dog. They are talented, very talented. Matt Stafford he probably completed 20 passes in a row at one point during practice. The defense was flying around. Saints was able to make some plays and move the ball, but then the Rams defense responded. No Myles Garrett yesterday. No Aaron Donald yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
Hint, hint. And they still were able to, you see it. Like, you see a team that's sure of themselves, confident, talented. Devontae Adams was, the Rams they're real.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So it backs your thought that they could go undefeated this year.
I still feel that way.
Okay.
I do.
You know, so it's perfect since you just came back from Rams camp. We've been playing this game way longer than we thought we would, to be honest with you. We came up with this idea just flat out talking about it on the air. Hit it. Latest edition of Is He Back Yet?
A-Ron.
Is he back yet?
Where is A-Ron right now?
So you can confirm he's not back yet.
No.
But what'd you hear? What do you think?
I think it's happening. I think it's happening.
Then why isn't it happened yet?
It's a process.
What do you mean? What process?
It's a process, man. And this man
Isn't
has
it more
earned
mental than anything else, the process?
whatever it is for Aaron Donald.
Yes, sir.
He's earned the right to go through the process. Whether it's mental, where he got to really psych himself up to do it.
Mm-hmm.
It's physical, where he has to get in football shape to do it. Whatever that is, he's earned it. And we got to give him that time and space. I'm sure Sean McVay and the Rams organization is giving him that time and space to do so. He is one of the few humans that can dictate his every move. Whether he plays or not, how much he plays, and who's saying no?
Of course the Rams will not say no, and they'll say, take your time. But we're getting close, right? No? I mean, it's got to
He might be getting close.
Okay.
He might be getting close. He's earned the right. I think the way that Aaron Donald played, the level he played for the duration of his career,
Yes.
you can't give him any question that he'll be ready, that he'll be prepared, that he will know the game plan, that he can go out and execute. You have no reason to question that. You gotta let him go through his process, whatever that is.
Walk me through what it's going to be like in an offensive line room when it happens. What is it like
Yeah.
to prepare for Garrett and Donald? And again, if I'm young or the rest of the defensive linemen there, you're like, wait a minute.
Yeah.
You understand maybe why we in the media are fascinated with Garrett and Donald, because it's like the Avengers uniting, right? So what will it be like in an offensive line room to take on a Rams team with both of them?
It's that's Rich. It's a lot to consider when you're game planning. The run game, whoever they play week after week, the run game will be vital, and your defense ability to not allow Matt Stafford and the offense to just go score points freely, like keeping a close game or having the lead the whole game, running the ball well, 3rd and 2, 3rd and 3. That has to be, like, you have to live in that world against that team with those two guys.
But you are in an offensive line room, and you are a lion-hearted individual, as you are.
For
right?
sure.
And you take, there's nobody that comes at you that can get past you in your
Facts.
mind.
Facts.
I know your mindset.
It's proven. It's on film.
It's on film, right? You said how many times did Garrett get past you? Like hardly,
It's on film.
hardly ever, right? Like
Real bad man.
Okay, so you're sitting in that line room, and you're saying what to the rest of the line group?
If I'm sitting in that line room,
I'm asking.
with the guys.
Yes, sir.
It's a plan. Like, even me blocking Myles Garrett or me stepping down blocking Aaron Donald.
Yes.
We have a plan. What we're trying to accomplish. You got to be locked in on that. You got to know where these guys are every play, which the quarterback will be in tune. So in that line room, you really have to, before the game, make the decision that we are treating these two men as the next opponents. We can't put them on no type of pedestal. They don't have a cape under their jersey. Nothing. These are great players, but that's that. And I am too. And the guy next to me, some offensive lines simply won't have the talent to block these guys.
because there'll be injuries. There'll be an inability to practice enough to communicate, to be able to be one organism to stop them.
Just having the ability to like literally stop these guys. Like some lines will not be able to physically stop these men. But then there'll be some lines that can. They have the talent up front to combat. You'll go against the Chicago Bears and Darnell Wright on this side and Joe Tooney on this side. Like these two can block those two. You know what I mean? But then there's a lot of other lines that you're not really gonna have that matchup in your favor on the O-line side. So it's gonna be by committee, tight ends, running backs, quarterback getting the ball out. The game plan will be special, bro. It will be very, very detailed every time somebody play the Rams.
All right, put the Rams schedule up again. Just do me a favor.
I haven't changed my mind.
No, I know. I'm not asking you to do that, but
Okay.
I'm asking you to point out the offensive lines that you think could best handle it. Denver's one of them, right? Don't you think?
Denver's one of them.
Okay,
San Fran's one of them.
Philly?
Philly's one of them.
Buffalo?
Buffalo's one of them.
Okay. Chargers, if they're healthy, right?
The Chargers are healthy.
Well, they just lost Biotish.
That hurts.
Big time.
A lot.
You think?
A lot. On the edge, yeah. In interior, that's a challenge.
Okay. Look at the rest of the list here. Who else jumps at you? Kansas City? Does
Larry
Kansas City
Tunsil
have the O-line to
gone.
handle it?
KC got some young boys up front that's playing well.
Dallas?
It's different. Dallas can do it.
Okay. Seattle?
Seattle can do it.
You know they're pissed, right?
Yeah.
They're
sure.
pissed that everybody's like that. Somebody like yourself, and I'm with you. I get it. I know why you're saying what you're saying. They're the defending Super Bowl champs, right?
And
gotta be pissed
if
about
I could say to the 12th man, I'm not discrediting them at all.
Understood.
Like, I think they are still elite Super Bowl contenders. This is when Kevin Durant went to the Warriors. This is that situation. And then LeBron comes back and goes there too. That's what the Rams were. That's what they putting up.
Terron Armstead here on the Rich Eisen Show.